Good evening, Julie Boyce. Welcome. Welcome to Encounters. Jeremy, welcome. Stallion, Lord Fox. Good evening, Jeremy. Good evening, Ozzy, Laura, Jeanette, Michelle, Cleo, Enlightened Jess, everybody out there, Rhonda, Gary Haas. This is Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO. Yeah. Diane Schultz. Yep, we're doing good. We're doing good. And I have some good footage here. Good evening, everybody. Rudy. Whoops. Everybody coming in. Bonnie Ellis. Pat Edwards. Mikey TNT or TNG. Queen MT. Peace, Love, and Light. Whirlwind. Rita Lynn. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you. Jules, welcome. So Scoutsy, I think it is, or something like that. Just looking at all the people coming in. Fossey Jane. Gilly, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. We're doing really good. I have a video, and this is what I mean about these spaceship videos. I've got a really amazing video to show you. This video is going to blow your mind, you know? Hey, Whirlwind, good to have you with us. This video is going to blow the UFO community out there in the world. This video is amazing. When I show this video, I'm not going to let you hear the sound because there's a little bit of languaging from the reaction, but the visuals of what's going on is amazing. I'm going to have some apple cider. You know, we have to have a little bit of apple cider. Apple cider is my cosmic juice here in New England. Jennifer, thank you for the gift. Jennifer, hey Jennifer, good to see you. Thank you. Let me stand up a bit so you can really see the shirt. Well, you can't really see the shirt, but yeah. But you can kind of see the shirt. The center of the universe. Very cool. Very cool. And as you're coming in here, it's early yet. We've got like under 100, but we'll be up to a couple hundred here as the night goes on. Thank you. Jennifer, good to see you always. And when we get a lot more, hey, Chesno, good to see you, brother. Happy springtime. I know here on Thursday, the first day of spring, DQ is giving away free ice cream. So what do you think I'm going to do in the morning? If they're open, well, they won't be open before 9, I don't think. But anyway, when I come home, I'm going to get free ice cream. Free ice cream for the space person. I'll get something for my wife too. DQ. Thank you for the love on the tie-dye. This is one of my favorite tie-dyes here. It was so good, by accident I ordered 2 of them. So I can't go wrong. I have these, you know, whatever. They're still here. I'm big on really spacey tie-dye. That's something I've always, you know, I've got a couple of good tie-dyes here. And I sometimes wear them here on the program and out there in the public to kind of lighten people up a bit. Hey, Star, good to see you. Thank you, Palladian Rainbow. I appreciate that. And my cat is got a lot of energy tonight. I played with her earlier. She's supposed to be calming down, and she's playing with her little toys in the other room. That's okay. Risa, good to see you. Welcome. La Femme Mortie. Hey, good to see you, sister. Leslie saying hi to Missy. She's in the other room. Missy has come on the show once in a while. Once in a while, we'll get her on here, and we'll pick her up. She's a space cat. Oh, interesting, Diane. You do tie-dye shirts, shorts, bathing suits. Cool. Very cool. Hey, April. Good evening. We're just really feeling good here. Very relaxed. Lexi, good evening. Mike, good. Tie-dye's great. Lavola, good to see you, Lavola. Todd, 51. Welcome, Todd. Andrea, we're going to get us. Hey, thank you for the gift. Oh, we appreciate it, Jennifer. Thank you again, Jennifer. Mike, oh, thank you so much. Wow, Jennifer, thank you. Wow, this is crazy. Jennifer, thank you very much. Thank you. Tara, thank you. Thank you, Tara. Let's see here. I got a video of the door last night. You see the video. I think I tagged you. I'll have to check that out, Mike. Thank you for tagging me on that one. I'll take a look at it. Tonight, as we get amped up here, when I show this video in a little bit, I just want to make sure there's enough people in here to see it. So please share and like. Hey, Star, good to have you with us. Hey, Star, thank you for the roses. This video really is what we've been talking about. What I'm going to basically tell you a little bit of a story, and I was watching the video and I got a lot of information. The video was recorded, I believe, yesterday night. I finally got the person messaging me back. I don't know. Hopefully they'll message me back a little bit, tonight, and I'll be able to tell you the location of the sighting. So this video, you'll see in a little bit, shows a number of spaceships, two of which she says they came out of the ocean. Now, I don't know if it's on the Atlantic side. I'm thinking it's the Atlantic, not the Pacific, or not the Gulf Coast. But it's one of those areas. I think it might be the Atlantic. She has a house on the Atlantic side, I think. Yeah, obviously. And she's saying it's the ocean. She was so excited, and her husband, and you can hear everybody responding to what they're seeing. And she taped it. She recorded it. And it's really kind of phenomenal. I think it's one of the best documented videos of spaceships coming out of the Atlantic Ocean. We've talked about this on the show a numerous amount of times about how ships can come out of the ocean, whether it be in the Atlantic, the Pacific, or any other oceans or seas in the world. There have been documented cases of these ships traveling in the ocean and coming out of the ocean. Okay? So we're going to show you this video, and it's going to blow. Hey, weird, crazy talk show. Good to see you. You're going to be blown away by it on the #1 spiritual UFO talk show here on planet Earth. Yeah, we go and know that. The only thing I'm going to do, like I said, hey, Nina, thank you for the gifts. The only thing I do is if you want to hear all the languaging later, I'll tell you. You can go on my Astro Command Spaceship News page, hear them speak. But for all intents and purposes, more importantly than their reaction, which is kind of cool, is the sighting itself. You see, the sighting. This is where it gets in where the green beans don't. This is where the green beans are behind, because the green beans for 70 years will never tell people the truth about these things. Then you get somebody one night doing their thing, and right on the Atlantic with their home, taking a video shot of spaceships coming out of the ocean. Spaceships coming out of the ocean. Hey, Florida, 7 Souls, Paranormal TV, good to see you. Welcome to the program. Yeah, the green beans. And when we say green beans, you know what I'm talking about. Don't wanna, slip up here. Oh, we got 2 people in Florida. That's really cool. Hey, Rod, good to see you, brother. It's been a long time. Hey, good to have everybody coming in here. Herbalist 1128. Mabel. Let's amp it up, amp it up, amp it up. FYP, share alike. Follow me on my main thing. Hey, Rod, it's good to see you, brother. It's been a long time. Thank you, Shaman. I think it is Sheeman. Maybe I don't want to, pronounce it wrong. Hey, Idaho, Lisa. Good to have you with us, Lisa. And Shimama, thanks for that. See, the Jolly Green Giant. Skipper, hey, Skipper. Yeah, the Jolly Green Giant. That's what it is. It's the Jolly Green Giants. Gore Vidal Sassoon says, Our external reality is the projection of our consciousness. Interesting. Hey, and welcome, Gore. And let's see here. Awareness. Hey, awareness. The green beans are stubborn. The choice to make it appallingly obvious humanity needs to awaken. You know what's really funny? Is that as much as they don't disclose any footage of what they supposedly have, why they're not disclosing anything, all of you out there, even people that I don't even know that I'm looking at videos of here on TikTok, are documenting and recording orbs and spaceships and things like that constantly. Almost every week there's something new going on. People are knowing now what to do. They get their cameras out, they load them up, they go out there, and they know what to do. And they're recording. And they're recording a lot of stuff. So we are, hey Mary, thank you for the gift. I'm really excited as I'm getting more amped up here as the show continues on at 12 after 11. Oh yeah, you see nothing yet, folks. We're here to bust the matrix, right? And that's exactly what this show does every single night. So for those that are new, yeah, we are made of light. Absolutely, Gore. Right on the money. Very good. Very good comment. Thank you for the cake. Give me that. Let's see, where did that come from? Thank you for the gift. Mary, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Leslie. So I'm going to kind of tease people until we get up to about maybe 300 people in here. So if you know anybody who should come in here has not been watching the show, invite them. Invite all the good people. We all have friends lists on TikTok. If they've never been on the show, think of somebody you think should be here. Mary, thank you for the gift. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, that's very nice of you, Mary. I appreciate the team bracelet. Lynn, hey, good evening, Lynn. Man, I am so excited. Hey, James, good to see you, brother. That's my good friend James, who's on in the morning. He's on early evenings. And he was on the show briefly last night. Again, a little bit of promotion, which we do. We give promotion to the real people that are really doing things, that are really having things happen. You know what I mean? Jario, hey Jario, good to have you with us. We appreciate you all coming in here. The Crafter's Girl, hey Crafter, how you doing? Oh, you're welcome there, James. Angie, welcome. Thank you for the gift. Ryan Storm, hey Ryan, hope you're doing well. Jeannie Pants, thank you for the share. And let's see here. I'm just spending a little bit of time welcoming people into the program here. OG, hey OG. Hey Half Pint. Steph, good to see you out there in Houston. NASA Control, Houston, NASA, the whole bit. Hey Robert, I think it is. Welcome, Robert. Let's see here. Elegant Beauty. Hey, Elegant. Elegant. We're going to try to bring Elegant on here, too. Leisha, good to see you. I'm super excited to have all of you here. Michael. Rec. Hey, Rec. Welcome to the show, brother. Texas Red. Hey, Texas Red. Welcome. Veronica. Hey, Veronica. Alex. Welcome, Alex. Pretty Angel. Hey, Pretty Angel. Christina. All the new people. Darren, Everest, I think it is. Everest, welcome. Hey, Paranormal Ghostbuster, Ghost UFOs out there in the Philippines. Hey, Autumn, good to see you. Sal3649. Hey, Sal. Hope you're doing good. DC Crash. That's a good name. DC Crash Nick. Hey, Nick. Kansas Holman. MS Jerry Strong 30. Hey, Jerry. Just like to welcome all the new people. Jay Bear, good to see you, Jay Bear. Stacy Pfeffer. Larry C. Sun 000. Pedrella. Hey, Pedrella. I think it's Godek. Sheila Bailey. We're doing good, Georgia Peach. I hope you're doing well as I am, Bailey. Felicia Luna. Judy McLean. Hey, Judy. Lynette. Hey, Lynette. Tanya Caesar. Roxer 20. Harry, Larry, Spa. Interesting names. The Crafter, thank you for the gift. Hey, Blessed Pisces. We're gonna have a great night. We're having a great night, and it's been a great day. John, Harry, welcome. Angie, Cole. Let's see here. We got Rambo something. Cynthia. We're getting there. We want to get up to 300 before I show this video here. Hey, Jersey for Life. Tanya. Susan Murray. So you are freezing up. I don't know. Bonnie Alice always has me freezing up. I don't know what's going on with that. Hey, everybody. Berto, welcome. Sonny Miller. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the heart, Jersey for Life. Hey, Carrie. I think it's Monroe. Let's see here. Hey, Maria Sanchez. Welcome. Unimatch. Hey, Unimatch. Let's see here. We got here. Kissy. Hey, Kissy. Kizzy. I think it's Kizzy. Comey O. Army Girl. Something. Army Girl. Hey, Kizzy. Everybody coming in here. Roland Olson. Thank you for the share. Please share. Once I get up to the 300 mark, I will show the video. So I'm doing a little bit of a CmdrAleon teaser tonight. Roland Olson. Hey, Roland Olson. Welcome to the show. Let's see, where are we here? Let me just do something here. Hold a minute. Oh, good. And we'll be getting to some interviews in just a few minutes here. Loretta, good to see you. Thank you for the heart. Nina, hey Nina. Lori says, I wish they would visit me. You know, Lori, I wish they would come to my town and visit me too, because I'm the same boat you are. You know, I know we all at times probably go off planet, astral travel, but I can't wait for the day that they actually do visit. You know. Hey, sometimes I got a video that somebody on TikTok recorded, and let me see if they actually told me what the location is. Let me go on my iPad here. We're going to find out. And let's see if they responded. I'm not sure they did. No, I don't see a response yet. But I have a video that was recorded either on the Atlantic side. I'm thinking it's the Atlantic. A family recorded over 2 large spaceships coming out of the ocean. So you're going to all get to see this in a few minutes. We need to get up to 300 people here before I do this. Awareness says, I'm only aware of a few encounters. I don't get many house calls. I like the way you said that. You know, Timmy, don't have to be worried. I'm here. Timmy always worries if I'm not here. So I am here. And let's see here. So I don't see a response on that. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to see here. Let's see if she responded. Oh, it says it was on the Atlantic coast. It was Daytona Beach, like 20 minutes from my house. They were in a hotel with a friend. So what this video you're going to see is from Daytona Beach, Florida. And they were in a hotel room on the beach. And this happened last night. So good, she responded. So now I can tell you where it was. I'll be updating the video. Let's see here. And you're going to be blown away by this. We'll be showing it again. I've got it all queued up. Daytona Beach, Florida, last night on the 18th, sometime in the evening, they were with a friend in a hotel room on the water. So it's going to be interesting. Billy says, covert agencies need to acknowledge that they actually know the UAPs are interdimensional. Billy, I'm with you on that 100%. You know, I'm totally with you on the green beans and those agencies. We're at 200 peeps. We're getting up near 300. So I'm making this something where everyone collectively brings in people that have never seen the show before. Xavier. Hey, Xavier. IKPX2, welcome. Ronald Freeman, 43. Jennifer, good to see you. Booklet. Florida has always been a major UFO hotspot. You're absolutely correct. You know, lived in both North and South. Seems Gulf of Mexico was a whole book many years ago written about this gentleman. I forgot his name. He was well known. He recorded many spaceships over the Gulf that were recorded. I can't remember. A lot of years ago. Hey, Leaf Canada, good to see you. Thank you, Jennifer, for the goat. We're getting there. We're at 229. Let's keep it going. Let's FYP and get people in here, folks. You know, I never seen anything. Garden of Roses. You know what? You will. You will, Garden of Roses. Keep the faith. You definitely will. This is going to be a year where everyone's going to see something at some point. You know? Josh Nelson says, I have no friends. Well, you do now, Josh. You're here on Encounters. You'll make a lot of friends here. So welcome. You know, yeah, I'm glad you found the show here. And we've been on here for 3 years, and we welcome everybody. Jersey for Life, thank you for the Shamrock. You know, hey, Salty Dog, in the Atlantic and North Florida, lots of activity over the ocean. And that's the truth. There is a lot of activity. I hope, Salty Dog, you're recording some of it. When you see this video, you know, I'm sure if you live there, you must record something. Hey, media women, thank you for the join my team. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there slowly but surely. At 2:33, we'll get to 300 people at 11:22 now. It's early yet, and we're on here till 1 a.m. We need 100 more people in here. Can we make it happen? You see, I'm really a very activated person. I want to get everybody activated in the show. Everybody's a participant in the show. You know, I want everybody to participate, not just sit here. Hey, Denny, how to? Good to have you with us. Karen Morgan, everybody coming in here. Jersey for Life, see here. Jan EXX, 50%. Hey, 50%. Dude, hey, dude. Good to have you with us. None of my friends are on right now. They'll be on a little later. That's cool. Good evening. Who cares anymore? I like that. And Miss Lynn's 444. Angela, what is the sideway flashlight line in the sky? That's interesting. I have no idea. Hey, Jen. You know, and you know, one of the things we've talked about, myself and April, over the last 3 years, is that when the spaceships show themselves, where are they going to be? This is a quiz. Where do you think the spaceships are going to hang out for a while? The real spaceships, the ones that are, you know, the intergalactic ships of light. Where do you think they're going to be? Over water. Marco, absolutely correct. Over water. You know? Loretta, correct. Over the ocean. Jersey for Life, correct. Donna, correct. On my acreage, Leaf says. Pacific Ocean, that's correct too. That's correct too. Gulf of America. Gulf of Intergalactic Spaceships, they should call it. Egypt, Susan says. Why the ocean? They don't want to make people afraid. I don't think people would be afraid, but then you're talking about billions of human beings on planet Earth. And again, the space people really don't want people to be in fear of contact. And what do you think they would do? What do you think their fuel source is? They actually don't use anything like we do. Their source is things like the energy from the sun. There's energy in the universe. They're way more advanced than anything we have in terms of technology. So yeah, they don't have to use anything like we have to have a space rocket go up into space. They're very far way beyond that, you know? John says it was a triangle shaped with white cylindrical lights in the middle and lights on. That's interesting, John. Yeah, we're going to be doing some interviews, John. You can probably, if that's a sighting you have, I'd love to hear about it. Yeah, cold feet, different dimensions. There are a lot of dimensions, a lot of different dimensions. So a lot of the things that come from these dimensions can come in and out when they want to. John says his sighting was quite low. Interesting, John. We'll bring you up in a little bit. And we're almost there. We're at 266. Let's see if we can get everybody active. So all the people coming in here are interested in this subject, who are really interested in encounters, invite somebody that's awake that you think should be here. Invite them to the show. Blue Diamond 313. Who remembers their soul isn't human? Oh, I can tell you. I mean, I'll be the first one to say that I have a space consciousness. I came here in the human form as a space consciousness. So yeah, I mean, if people wake up, they'll realize that they are starseed, that they have a consciousness that's beyond just the human consciousness. We're getting there with 262 at 1126. Coldfeet says, I hardly sleep now in case I miss them visiting me. Oh, interesting, Coldfeet. Let's see. Josh Nelson says, I predict things. I believe, Josh. People are waking up, and people are waking up to their psychic abilities because we have those abilities that have always been in us. Star says, the connection is going in and out. Let's see here. We're still hovering at 263, 265. Come on, folks. We can do better than that. Let's get up to 300. Can we do it? If you're coming by this show and you're like scanning TikTok, stop in. This is a show called Encounters. It's a spiritual UFO talk show. Yes, did I say the word UFO, spiritual? Encounters. Live. We're not recorded. This is not Memorex. We are actually live here. Come on in. Hey, Frank, welcome to the show. A third kind welcome. Crow Bones. Hey, Crow Bones. I think it is. Lisa Marie, welcome. Christina. TJ Firefly coming in crystal clear here. Good. Rachel says, Store One so low today in this tiny town with no airport. Interesting. Let's keep it going. We're almost at 60,000 K likes. That's great. Please also like me on my bio and follow me by pressing the follow button. DJ Firefly, thank you for the roses. Gene Pence, can you describe which space beings have good intentions and who have not so good intentions? The good ones are simply the Ashtar Command, which represents all the high vibrational space families or space beings throughout the multiverse. The ones without good intentions are the Zeta and the reptilians, for the most part. Those would be the two main culprits. Yeah, we do have a train station a couple blocks away, so we do hear the train when we're doing a live show here. Absolutely. Autumn Donnelly. No, I didn't see that. Interesting. You're welcome, Jeannie Pants. The Draconians are split. So, hey, Nima. Draconians, most of them in one half of the Draconian civilization are negative. The other half, supposedly, are different. But there's the half of the Draconians with the reptilians and the Zeta that are not good. Hey, Dale Hunt Sr., thank you, Rogue, for the gifts. DJ, thank you for the gifts. We're doing well, Dale. Hope you're doing well out there, too. Hey, it's good to have you with us, Cold Feet. And there's a lot of people that are awakened up now. We are, I think we outnumber the ones that are asleep. There's more people aware 30 years later than there were 30 years before this. Orion Stone, you like Hosting Client? Yeah, that was a good movie. Good movie. Latest Strange Planes. What are the Draconians' motivations? Their motivations are, for them, it's basically to conquer other planets. At least a good portion of the civilization, just like the reptilians and the Zeta. They're in that one category of lower vibrational beings. The Astral Command, on the other hand, which I work with, are very high spiritual beings of light. Well, the GLF doesn't really exist, although some people think it does. The Astral Command is really the overseer of all the different councils of light. and they've been around for billions of years. So the Ashtar Command really represents the very foundation of what's going to happen in the next number of months. When you see this video, if we ever get up to 300 people, I will definitely show it. T-Base, good to see you. Good to have you with us. We're going to do some interviews too. Let me see. I'm going to invite some people here too. I should invite some folks, don't you think? So let's do this here. Let's do the invitation thing. I'll invite some people. I'm just doing this randomly. We'll see who comes in here. So I invited 15 people. Let's see if we can get more. Can I invite more people? Yes, of course I can. You know, it's weird. I have the ability to do that too. Let's see here. Invite a few more people. And just a few more here. Let's see. I'm just inviting a lot more folks here. Okay, we're almost there. We're at 293, 298, 300. Okay, let's get it higher. 303. Keep it going. We're getting there. 306. And we're going to keep it at over 300. We're going to show the video. Oh, 298. We went down again. Oh, can't do that. I know people are scanning TikTok here. 299. Under 3. We're up to 3 again. Feel like we're on the stock market here. Nemesis, what do you think about the profits? Not too much. I don't really pay attention to profits, really. Being that I'm a starseed, I'm more interested in what's going to happen now. But not too much about the profits. I know the history of some of them, but I don't really spend a lot of time on the profit motivations of profits. Commander, can someone be dating or married to an ET being and not know it? Yes. There are probably people on the planet that are married to some space person, man or woman, that we don't even know about. Yeah, absolutely. There was a woman in South Africa that had a relationship with a human being from another planet. There was a book written about it. I think I have the book somewhere. And there's a whole historic story about it. It was back in the 50s. She married this man who came to the planet, and they married each other. He took her off planet with him. I think he did. He took her to his planet, way far away from Earth, and they would come back and forth, and he was married to her, you know? So there is stories about relationships between, I'm talking about the space people that are good with human beings and living on the planet too. Absolutely. You know, absolutely that's a great thing to talk about. We don't really ever talk about it. Are there space people physically who live here married to a human being? My answer would be absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Oh, interesting awareness. You know, and maybe that's possibly true. You know, who knows, right? It could be true. So the Anunnaki stallion, long time ago, used to be not that great. They were pretty much into control and so forth. The Anunnaki now, in our timeline, are much more here to help the planet and they're not the same as they were in the early stages of their whole thing. So they're way different than they were a long time ago, way before our lifetime. Leslie says, "Want to find me a space being partner?" Elegant Beauty. Hey, Elegant Beauty, we wanted to get you up here because Elegant Beauty has a story to tell. And I think now we're down below 300 again. What's going on here? It's only 11:36. It might be the night. It could be the night. Colton says, "I believe so because of these children we have, let's see here, living now who talk of this and Star Family. Interesting. I need one that can read my mind." Oh, okay. We're going to get Elkin on here for an interview. Then we're going to show, once we get 300 people, over 300, we'll show you the video. What is the kryptonite for reptilians? I don't even think they have any. I don't think they have any. Let's see here. So let me get to Elegant. And Elegant has now enough people to come on. We're going to bring her on audio, I think. And hopefully she'll be able to come up on the queue here. Let me see if we can get her up. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO. Judy is our first major guest for this evening. Hey, Elegant, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be on the show.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you here too. I'm going to actually
I can't
gotta
hear you
take
too
my.
good though.
Oh, you can't hear me too good. What happened here? Is this better? Let me bring up the volume.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
How's that?
Well, I turned my volume up. Let me see.
Yeah, I can hear
Say
you.
something.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
recharging
I
my
can.
earpods, but I can hear you.
Okay, good. Well, wow. You are awesome. You are so awesome. Um, you're the first person that I've seen on TikTok that actually deals directly with the star seed and we able to ask you questions that you actually answer. You don't give a roundabout answer. You give a direct answer. And that is why I'm still here. And
Well,
you
thank you.
genuinely care. You genuinely care. You show the care. And you could just see it all over you. You really, really, really do care. And I appreciate that.
Oh, we appreciate you too. I didn't come from this planet, so I want to be very direct with
Yeah.
everything I say.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. And my space family is watching the show on a ship right now. For everybody's
Wow.
here, they are watching on a monitoring screen the show. Everybody's on, being seen all over the universe on a monitoring screen right now, whether you know it or not.
Well, okay. I'm new to all of this, right?
Yeah.
I became awakened. It's about 7, 8 months now, and
Hmm.
I'm just learning about a lot of things. But I realized that there was a lot of things I've experienced, and I did not know that I was a star seed long
Oh,
ago.
okay. Yeah.
Long ago. Did not know it until I became awakened and learned about. I was always, oh my God, UFOs. I was like, oh my God, I know it's real. I knew it was like I born knowing it was real. And I've had some experiences. In 2019, I was coming home from work, and my boss, he was bringing me home, taking me home. I literally saw a spaceship. It's almost like I could touch it. And I was so
Yeah.
surprised that he did not see it. I said,
Wow.
look at that. I said, oh my God. I said, don't you see that? It's right there. And it
Right.
had different lights all around it, right? It was almost like I could touch it. I'm like, okay, all right. You don't see that. But I knew I saw it. It was so
Yeah.
big. Yeah, it was almost right by my apartment where I was living at the
Wow.
time. And then there's another time in my dream. Now, I used to dream a lot some years ago. I've traveled different places some years ago. I've even spoken to. Now I know, but I didn't know it then. That it
Mm.
was. I did not know it was what it is. I spoke to I thought it was an angel, but it could have been what you call extraterrestrial.
Like a space being.
Yeah, it could have been. I was talking to her telepathically, and
Yeah.
she was going up the tree. I was, I was, I was flying, right, and I flew, and I remember being in a tree. I remember being in a tree
Hmm.
that seemed like a tree to me, but anyway, she was going up, and I said, "I want to go with you." And I looked her in her eyes, and she said, "It is not your time. You can't go now." But it was all telepathically. She did not move her mouth. I didn't move
Yeah.
mine either. It was
And
all
what year was this? Do you
telepathically.
know? What year was this, Elgin?
Huh?
What year did this happen?
Oh, that was on. Oh my God, that was. Whew, that was maybe. God, that was some years, many years ago. That I'm right now. I'm 65 now, and that I think that happened when I was in my late 50s.
Let me bring the volume up. Okay, I'm on the other thing here. I have to let my
Yeah, because I'm still having little problems here. I have mine all the way up.
yeah,
Can you
I'm
hear me?
charging up my iPod. They
Oh, I
just
can
went
hear you
dead.
real good now.
Oh, good. Yeah, it was the iPod. When it goes dead, I have to switch. All
Okay.
right, we're good.
Yeah, and that happened. That happened. That happened like when I was in my had to have been like my late 50s, and there's another dream where I traveled, and my mama had passed away. Right, my mama passed away in 2006. I think it was about maybe a year later. I was flying and I went. Now this is when I thought I was dreaming, but I knew I was there. I know I was there. I was
Yeah,
like in this arena of people. It was like like when you go to like back in okay, you see the movies about back in the back in the 1800s or whatever, maybe later than that, earlier than that, where they have these arenas and they have these fights going on, like the Roman and Empire and all this kind of stuff, and they have the big arena. Well,
yeah,
it was an arena like that, but it wasn't. It was people that had moved on, that had passed away from this earth, and they were all sitting around, and they're beautiful. Oh my God, they had it seemed like everybody represented a nation or something like that, but they had on their beautiful outfits. And in the middle of the arena was like a big portal, you could see everything that was going on on the
yeah.
earth. And they were
Like,
sitting
would you call
around
it
it.
like a galactic council with many people?
Yes. I
Yeah,
didn't know it then though. I did not know that if that's what it was.
yeah.
And
That's
I
what it is.
recognized a few people that had already passed on.
Mhm.
So now those are the dreams that I had some years ago. That's just only one of
And
them.
yeah, a lot of those people went from their Earth-based experience back to their star experience to their space beingness.
Hmm?
Yeah,
What happened?
you hear me?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I'm saying many of those people in that dream are people that left the Earth and went back to their space body.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why you saw them wearing all these like out of this world clothes, looking down at Earth from wherever they were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
But I was wondering, okay, I was told now that's kind of strange somebody asked you if you believe in prophets, right? Okay, well, I I was raised a Christian all my life. And as I got older and moved out of my parents' house, and I became an adult, I still went to the same Christian type of Christian church I was in, and doing the same thing that I was doing. But I always knew that it was something more. Until one day I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? There's something more to this.
right.
And I always said I don't believe in religion. Because religion brings division and all that kind of stuff. So I started wondering what's really going on in the world. But this lady came and told me. She said, you are now. I was 12 years old at the time, right?
Right.
I'm coming back and forth, but I was 12 years old at the time. She came and told me. She said, "You are like the cherubims in heaven." Cherubims. And then that word came to me. That word of knowledge came to back to me a couple of days ago, from years ago. I'm like
Yeah.
the cherubims. I said, "Wow, the cherubims, they are I don't know if they're angels. I don't know. I was told that they were angels, or they're a certain type of angel, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, um, um, what's the difference between oh God, the angels and the
Well, I
where
can
you're
tell you about angels very easily, Elegant. The angelic realm, this is something really important, is that I've tried to talk about this before over the last 3 years on and off. Now, people don't realize the angelic beings have planets and have their own families. On the 3D level, people don't know that, but on the higher frequencies of light, the angelic beings, men and women, have families as well as we have
oh,
families, and all the
wow.
galactic beings of light have families. So, angelic beings, men and women, have families and have their own planets.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they do.
That is, you know what? That makes sense, though. That makes a
Yeah,
lot of sense. Because
absolutely.
is it okay, were the Anunnakis well, I've been hearing a lot of different things saying that they were fallen angels and all that kind of stuff, and said that, but actually they weren't falling angels. They just they have evolved since then, like you just said a
Right,
little while ago. They have evolved,
right.
but are they angel? Were they angels?
Well, angelic beings are angels. They're angelic beings, but they are physical beings who actually work with the Ashtar Command. They're all part of the Ashtar Command, the angelic realm too.
Oh,
Yeah.
but how can you tell whether you're an angelic being or a the other?
You'll know by their energy. If you come in contact with an angelic being, they'll make their presence known. You'll know just by visually standing there next to them. You'll feel the energy. You'll know it's an energetic signature. It's not so much a verbal signature; it's the energy.
So can a human being also have angelic an angelic being inside of them? I mean, can you be both, half angelic and half human, like this is the Anunnaki was?
You could be, but most angelic beings are purely angelic beings from other planetary systems. The angelic world is in a very high frequency or dimension, and so they have a number of planets. Not only that, but they have people don't believe this. Maybe the angelic beings have their own homes and everything that are way more different than Earth-based,
Oh
the one we see
wow.
structures. They do have places where they live. They do travel the multiverse. Like I said, the angelic realm is very much a very beautiful energy field of beings, of
Wow.
people.
Oh wow. So a star seed is can you explain a star seed to me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to use myself as the guinea pig for starseed. So a
Okay.
starseed is a person that came here, like myself, in the 1960s when I was a
Oh.
kid, came from off planet, came from Mars, which is my home planet, 10 to 15 million inhabitants, which live there now, volunteered with the Ashtar Command to come to Earth and bust the matrix, meaning to wake reality up, to wake humanity up, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came here, for people who don't know it, a great question. A starseed is somebody who volunteers to come to Earth. Now, sometimes a starseed will think, "Oh, why did I come here? I don't want to be here. I want to go back home." What they're
Yeah.
saying is they want to go back to their star family. So we all come from a star family, just don't all remember that. And so here we are on Earth with all these crazy things happening in our lifetime, and we're here to wake up, remember who we are, and then we have the choice to go back home to our home planet, our home civilization, or to stay here on Earth. That's so a starseed is here to do mission work. Starseed's here to accomplish something other than just going to work and getting home for dinner and going to sleep. We're not part of that whole scenario. A lot of people here probably work and do things, but we are star seeds, so we're going to do more than just have dinner at night, get up in the morning, read the paper, and go to work. We're here
Right.
to bust the matrix on this planet and get people ready for contact.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you be a star seed and an angelic being at the same time?
Yes. A star seed just means you're from beyond Earth. So you can be an angelic being and still be a star seed.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some other, oh my god, there's so many things I've been. Okay, let me ask you something. Um when I was a teenager, we lived in the countryside and things was pretty rough back then. Um my sister, which is a year older than I am, she decided that she wanted to go in the city side to live with my grandmother. Well, she left, and I was like, I think I was 14 at the time. When she left, I don't remember anything from the age of 14, 15, and 16.
Oh
I
wow.
don't remember my life at all. And you are only the second person. Now everybody's hearing it now. I've told that to. My family don't even know it.
Huh.
I don't remember anything. I um I know when she left it was very traumatizing for me because at the time I was very, very, very shy. Even at that age, I was very
Yeah.
shy. Like I said, I was raised up in the church, and we was raised to be a certain way, and
Yeah. Of course.
we were
Yeah.
teased a lot back then.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. And so when she left, I don't know. I blacked out or something. I just don't. I only remember when we came back, when my family and we came back to the city side,
Yeah.
and well, yeah, I mean, we're on live, but I probably could text you that later on. What
Yeah.
I do remember that brought me out of it.
Yeah.
But between the time my sister left and that time that I do remember, I don't remember any, and that was like 2 to 3 years in between that time. I don't
Oh, that's
remember anything.
interesting though that you don't remember anything. I
I
mean,
don't.
I'm sure there are people that don't. Well, for whatever
But I
reason,
was
I don't know why.
14. But I was
Yeah.
14. It seemed like I should remember
Wow.
something.
Yeah. You would think, right? You know.
Can you? Can you? I would give you full permission if you would please check to see if I have a what you call what you
You talking
call it,
about implants?
implants. If I have any implant, I don't. Living in the country and open space. A lot of things happen
Hmm.
in rural areas where there's
Hmm.
not a lot of houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Something could have happened and I didn't realize because I've always been a dreamer.
Hmm.
I've always been a dreamer, and maybe something happened I don't remember. I don't know.
Yes. So I'm happy to scan you for let's let people know. I'm with the Ashtar Command for those that are new to the show. And the Ashtar Command, which I speak of very highly, is basically my space family. I have two sisters, a brother, and a mother and a father on a spaceship. And they're probably all doing mission work right now, but they do watch the show from a spaceship. So even though we have 322 humans here watching it, there are thousands of space people right now on a ship watching the show on a big spaceship. And this is the actual honest truth I'm telling you here. They watch me and my friend and friends with furries. They watch her when she's live. They watch both of us. And so if you're on this show, if you're here for the first time, they can see you. They can see you come in with your name and everything. They are watching the program on a monitoring screen on a spaceship right now, you know, and they always do. So I'm always conscious to make sure, whatever I'm doing, that I'm doing it at the highest, level of consciousness of love and light and everything, you know. Um, Nemesis, are there humans working with negative or positive beings? Well, it depends who you talk to. Within the green bean area, they've been working with negative beings for over 70 years, the green beans. And I'm not going to say too much more about that, except that the ones that are good are not working with the green beans. They're here for all of you. They're here for for us to have contact in a way that's going to be beautiful, that's going to be honoring every human being who's not a green bean, and that means all of you. And hopefully that answers that question. I can definitely scan you, even though I can't see you. I know, Elkin Beauty, you asked me if I can scan you, and that's why I was leading into the whole thing with the Ashtar command. I am a space being in human form. So the question is, and then before we do this, how many people, when I say I am a space being or a star seed, is probably more of a term you're more comfortable with. But if I tell you I can operate in space consciousness, what does that mean? Hey, Jared, space consciousness, what does that mean? It means that I can switch from human perceptions of reality to space consciousness. I've taken out probably over 100 implants in the last year from people being on the show, all documented. And yeah, I'm happy to do it. Do you think you had a missing time or something when that happened?
You
Are you
talking to
there?
me? You
Yes,
talking to
yes,
me? Oh,
yes.
what was the question?
Yeah. Did you think you were having missing time?
Missing time? Yes, yes, I do. I because I've always wondered why I can't remember. Now I've since I became awakened into everything that's going on. Um, I've never really meditated. I know I was thinking that maybe if somebody could do a hypnosis or something like that, maybe I could remember. Maybe a
Yeah.
trauma, like somebody said
In
in the
the group?
chat, and the group said that maybe I went through a trauma. I mean, with
Yeah,
my
you could
sister
have.
leaving, that was a trauma for me.
You could have. You know what? I will do. I'm going to show the video in a few minutes after we're done doing this. I'm going to show the video of an amazing spaceship sighting that happened in the Atlantic Ocean over Daytona, Florida, last night. Everybody. So I'm going to show that after we do this. So I will scan you. I'll switch over to my space consciousness. Like I said, I am also a star seed in the most definite definition of the term. I am also a space being. Mr. Ray Fox,
Mm.
thank you. So, how many people have not seen me do this before? How many of you on here have never seen the commander scan somebody for implants and remove them? How many? And if you've never seen that before, you're in for something that will be out of this world. Zara, okay? And like I said, there's only two of us. Lady K. Wiss, very good. So you're going to see something that's real. Hey, Hollywood. I love the fact that there are a lot of people that haven't seen this. Because what you're going to see is somebody who is a space being, and I am human, but I'm also in space consciousness, which means that I switch consciousness. I use the palm of my hands that my father gifted me with. He didn't gift me with the palms. He gifted me with the ability to take out implants remotely on my show, and I've destroyed the implants from negative ETs. So if you've never seen this before, I love all the new people here. This will be an educational thing for you to see that there's somebody on Earth, one of two people on the planet with billions, that is able to remove implants from lower vibrational negative ETs and destroy the implants. Hey, Skywatcher. I love the fact there's a lot of people that have not seen this. So I want to just make you feel comfortable. What I do here is not something that's gonna have your eyes closed or whatever, but we are going to show you something that's going to be a revelation, and then you will actually know that I am a space being. Okay? Enjoying this human life, having the human experience, have a wife and a daughter and a cat and all that stuff. Experience the human experience. Hey, man, UFO, good to see you, brother. You're just in time for me scanning somebody, and all the new people coming in here. If you've never seen this, you're in for a treat. Can't leave the cat out. So, Elegant, I want you to close your eyes. Eventually, when you have a lot of people, I can bring you on screen, but you don't have enough followers yet to do that. But anyway, close your eyes. I see your picture, so I'm going to use your picture. And what I want you to do in a few minutes or a couple of minutes I'm going to scan you from your head, starting at your head. What I do is scan their heads, folks who are coming in here, and I can feel the aura of her head no matter where she is in the world. In a minute, I'm already starting to feel the aura. And elegant, as you keep your eyes closed, breathe in and breathe out of your nostril at least 3 or 4 times to start. Once you're done, get relaxed. And what we're going to do is actually scan her for an implant. We'll see if she has any. And then we're going to get to the UFO footage from Florida that was recorded last night.
I'm finished breathing.
Okay, and keep your eyes closed. And as you do that, just allow yourself to turn your brain off. And as soon as you start feeling the heat energy, beams of light energy over your head, let me know, and I'll begin. So I'm going to start with your head now. I'm going to amp up the energy from the palm of my hands, going to where you are located. As you start feeling the heat energy, let me know. I think she's feeling it. Are you feeling it now?
I'm feeling something coming in my head, going off my nose.
Yeah. I'm shooting heat energy into the right and left side of your face. What I'm doing, folks, is I'm remotely shooting beams of light into your body, starting from the head. This is actually really happening. And as I do this, I'm going to amp it up more. As I scan you with your eyes closed, if I get to see if I do find an implant, you'll just say, Commander, stop at that location. So right now I'm just scanning her around the shoulders, and I'm going to scan her around the neck area, the spinal column. I think Candy, or I think it's Candle. Candle, stick around. We'll get to you. I'll bring you up in a little bit, Candle. Don't go anywhere. So we're scanning Elegant Beauty right now. Keep your eyes closed. And if you feel the energy, I'm now coming down to check around your neck area. I'm not sure what all that noise is in the background, but let's see here. I'm now scanning around your waist area. Now scanning the whole waist area. I do a complete scan. We're going to amp up the heat energy a little bit more. Okay, we're going to go back up and now shoot more blasting of energy in here. Keep your eyes closed, please, because I can't see if they're closed or not. They need to be closed.
My eyes are closed.
Oh, good. I'm going back up to an area where I feel something here. Give me a second. I'm closing my eyes for a moment just to scan the area where I think there might be something. I'm getting pretty close to it. When I hit the implant that I think I'm hitting, you're going to feel just like a little tingle. And it's, wow, I can feel all the energy. I'm feeling something right below the neck area. I'm going to amp up the energy to make sure. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow night, Candle. Right below the neck area. So now I'm going to do some energy increasing of beams of light into neck area that I'm doing to her neck area, folks. And Elegant, tell me when you feel me hitting it. I'm going to be hitting it in probably a minute. It's right below the neck area. There's something there. It's like it almost feels like a ball.
Mm. I feel something right in the middle, right, like you said, right below the neck area, in the middle part
Yes,
down, right by
yes,
the esophagus, right
yes.
below there.
Yep, yep.
I
There's
feel
an
something.
implant. You have an implant.
It's right there.
Yep. I'm gonna take the implant out. So I'm going to neutralize the implant, and I'm going to take the implant out of her body. So you're seeing this live on the show for entertainment purposes only. And we are going to, like I said, take the implant out.
Mm.
And
It's like a
let's see here.
mm.
So I'm going to sever the implant first below your area there, and I'm going to start pulling it out. And as I pull it out, it won't hurt, but I'm going to use my other palm of my hand to shoot beams of light against the other side of the implant, forcing it forward. And as I do that, I'm going to do healing energy on your body internally where that is as I pull out the implant. So right now, we're in the midst of live here on Encounters, taking out an implant from Elegant.
Mm.
And as I'm pulling it out, I'm going to shake it a little bit as I pull out the implant out of her body. And what Elegant's going to feel in a second is a tingling sensation. I do that on purpose so they can feel the implant is coming out. When the implant comes out of her body, it'll be like a little pop. I call it a pop for lack of a better word. So when it pops out, we will heal the skin area where it popped out of. We're already, with the other part of my palm here, I'm clearing and healing the energy and clearing all the skin from the implant. I'm taking the implant out very carefully, as I always do with every person. Almost out. I almost have it out. Give me a moment. And this was, kind of a heavy implant, but I got it almost out. I'm just going to pull a little bit more. Now I'm going to shoot a real flash of light into that area, and I'm going to force the implant out. I'm going to pull it in 2 seconds or whatever. 1, 2. And Elegant, tell me when it's out. It should be out any second now. I'm at the end of the implant. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's right there. I'm going to pull it out, and it will be closing up the opening where the implant was. I'm shooting beams of light over that area.
I feel it's gone. I feel clearing.
Yeah.
I can breathe better.
You can breathe better? Good. So let me destroy the implant, folks. Give me a minute here. Close my eyes. Okay, the implant is now out of your body, and you're completely clear now. How do you feel?
I feel better. I feel I can breathe better. It was, it was right there,
Yeah.
right below my like you said, right below my neck is right there. I had a surgery done, not surgery, but an endoscopy
Mm-hmm.
because I had GERD, and then I had sarcoidosis was in my lungs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
that was back in 2018, and it tried to come back. I think that is a part of the that was a part of the implant, the
Yes.
sickness that was planted there,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel it's gone now. I
Yeah,
feel
I
it's gone
destroyed it.
now.
I took the whole
Yeah,
thing out and destroyed it. When I took the
yeah.
implant out of her body, folks, even though I visually don't see it, I can feel how heavy it was in her body. This is a
Yeah.
heavy implant. When the implant is put in there by the lower vibrational ETs, it can take over a whole portion of a body in an area, and it is very uncomfortable. And it also blocks their consciousness too. So when I took the implant out of her now, I've destroyed it. It's gone. And
Will
we're
I be
not done
able to
yet, though.
remember?
What?
Will I be able to remember now?
Well, I'm going to do some gifting for you here to help you out. Let me drink a little bit of apple cider for a minute.
It's something that you saw it there. It's something that you saw it there because that was the area. It was hard for me to breathe
Mm-hmm.
when I got sick. It was hard for me. I couldn't even lay down. I couldn't even catch my breath. It was hard for me to breathe for I mean, it was horrible. But then I felt it coming back again recent, I knew it came back, but now it's gone. It's
Yeah,
gone
I
now.
destroyed the whole thing. I took the whole implant out. And for
Oh,
people watching this, if you're new to this, taking implants out isn't always easy. I can get them all out and destroy them, but it's not easy all the time. And I never give up on anybody. I'll get those implants out and destroy them. I want to give you a couple of gifts here. In my space consciousness, I work with I am Ashtar Command in my consciousness. So I'm able to do things here. So I want to uh, give you a gift here. I want you to close your eyes first. We're going to do a few things.
okay,
Um, yes, go ahead.
my eyes are closed.
Okay, good. So I'm going to put a shield around your body, and I want you to breathe in and out of your nostrils a couple of times, and I'm going to give you a gift that's permanent. That's a beautiful gift that is from me and the Ashtar Command to you. Okay. When you're ready, let me know that I'm going to do this for you. A few things.
I'm ready.
Okay. What I'm going to do, everybody watching the show, is I'm putting a shield around her body. It's sort of like a spacesuit, but not a spacesuit. It is a shield of very high intensity light that will protect her forever. Give me a second. When you start feeling the energy of the suit, let me know. I'm going to start putting it on you from the top of your head. It'll be very comfortable. I'm now starting to put it overlay over your body. Tell me when you feel it.
I feel a coolness.
Yes. Well, this is going over your body. This is the body suit, what I call a light suit. And it's going to be an overlay over your physical human body. One more time.
Mm.
And I'm not finished yet. I'm going to put a bubble around your location. First of all, I'm going to send beams of light into your room, into all your rooms, and I'm clearing all the residual energy in those rooms permanently. I'm amping up the frequency of light in every room in your house or home or apartment or condo.
Mm.
Okay, give me a
Thank you.
second. And I want you to say these words before we end this portion of our programming here. I want you to say these words with your eyes closed. I am
I am
a cosmic,
a cosmic,
Christed
Christed
being
being
of light.
of light.
I am
Yes.
unconditional love.
I, what was that?
I am unconditional love,
I am unconditional love,
and I am free.
I am free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Yes,
You
yes.
are. You can open your eyes now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I
You're a beautiful
appreciate that.
soul. You're a beautiful
Thank you. I
soul.
thank now I feel nothing but coolness
Yeah.
around me. I mean, it's just so it's it's
I'm going
beautiful.
to give you another gift so you can remember.
Okay.
I've only done this a few times, but part of my gifting is to help people remember. So close your eyes for a moment. I'm going to close
Okay.
my eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to just stay focused and at peace. I'm going to do something with the palm of my hands. I'm going to shoot energy into your brain level, into your consciousness, into your brain. I'm going to unlock your brain and your consciousness to remember. In the days to come, when you have dreams, you may now open your consciousness. It will be open and clear that you may now have dreams to remember who you are, where you came from, your star family. You'll have all the ability to remember. There'll be no blockage anymore. We're clearing any blockage that was in your consciousness. It's all gone.
Oh, thank
It's
you
gone
so
now.
much. Thank you
You're now
so much.
free.
Thank you so much. I've always wanted to know. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're a blessing. And
Whew.
what's your first name again?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Okay, Eleanor.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure having you on here.
It's
You
been
know,
a
there's a reason why we took this much time to do what we did here.
thank you so much. It's been a definitely a very exhilarating experience for me. Thank you so much. It is all real. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, sister. You're beautiful. We're gonna bring Eleanor down, and mission accomplished. And let me just do this here.
Thank
And I want to thank Eleanor for being here. And yeah, I'm going to show the video. I promised I'd show a video. Harry Larry Space Cat. Yes, we can definitely do that. We have a whole until 1 o'clock here, so we have time. I'm going to show a video that I'm surprised people have not noticed. This video is for entertainment purposes only. What I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. If you're not here watching this show and you're scanning TikTok, which a lot of people do, including me, stop here at Encounters. Come on in. Spaceship doors are open, and we're going to show something that's pretty much out of this world. Okay? We're going to show it to you. We promised you we would. And when I show the video, there'll be people seeing this when they're scanning TikTok and they're going to stop because they want to see what the video is. It always happens. Let's see here. Get ready. Get ready to see something that's going to blow your mind. Let's see here. I'm going to turn the lights off here. We're going to get ready to show you. This is for entertainment purposes time. And you're going to love this. I'm not using the sound here. I'm just going to show you the video. This is from Daytona Beach, Florida. This was recorded last night at a hotel by a woman and a friend that were on the beach outside of the hotel room. What I'm going to show you here is going to actually blow your mind. Let me just do this here. Okay, get ready for this. We're going to switch the camera around here. Get ready for this. This is Ashtar Command Spaceship News on Encounters. These are two ships, she said, that came out of the Atlantic Ocean over Daytona Beach. This happened last night. I don't know what time it was. They recorded it. Look at this. Check this out. Ashtar Command Spaceship News. There's the other craft. That they both came out of the ocean. She said she watched them come off the Atlantic in Daytona Beach. Look at that thing. That ship coming out of the ocean is massive. That is incredible. If people are watching this right now, you want disclosure, get here on Encounters and watch this right now. I'm telling you, people are going to jump in here because they see a video of a spaceship, right? This just happened last night. This is like real new video. Yeah, as bright as the sun. Yeah, check this out. This thing is massive. This thing is massive. Let me show it again. You can see the other one, how bright it is. There's a big ship there. There's another one getting really bright. And then you're going to see the other one get less bright. She said there were more than one of these things over the Atlantic, over Daytona. There were a bunch of things in the sky that were there. There's one up there that's a little bit smaller above the other two. Remember when we talked about how the space people are not going to want to scare the public? Remember I told you that? Remember not too long ago last year we talked about this? This is what they're doing. They're going to show themselves coming out of the ocean off the coast of different places around the world, and they're going to do it so we're not afraid. They don't want us to be afraid. This ship, I would imagine, if it landed, is quite a big spaceship. I think it's quite a big spaceship. And again, I'm going to show this a few times for people coming in here. If you're new to my show, this is a show called Encounters. We do this nightly. It's the most top-rated UFO spiritual talk show on social media. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're on 11 o'clock Eastern till 1 a.m. Eastern. That's 11 o'clock on the United States, 4 a.m. if you're in England. We'll show it one more time. I want people to grasp what's going on here. Look at this. I think this is one of the best videos I've seen so far. Yeah, this is absolutely real. This was recorded last night over a beach in Daytona Beach by two people that were in a hotel. And I don't know what time. It might have been late at night, but they recorded this. They came out of nowhere. She said that they came above the water from the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Message me for that information. Crazy. I'll show it one more time. It's so good. How can I not show it? Here's the one right there. And you're going to see the second one. Here's that one right there. She goes off the camera, moving it a little bit. Look at that, and then you're going to see a second one show up. Let's see if it shows up. It will pop up. That one of them disappeared. There's another one right there. See it? We're going to show this again for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Here's the other one here. There's one that's on the other side of it. Let's see that one? That one disappears. But this is at nighttime, so there's no sun. It's a big spaceship, and there's another circular one there. Yeah, he did. He did say 2027. So we're going to have stuff happening here in 2025, 2026. See how that one there is there? Watch that one. Here's the big one. And let's see. That one, I think, disappears. Let me see here. Does it disappear? Yeah, it disappears. And then there's another one that appears on the other side of the spaceship. Yeah, see the other one? There's another one right there. Here's this one here. The other one disappeared. There's another one on the right side of the other ship. The news is controlled. They're not going to show this. There should be another. There's a ship right there. See it? There's one that's popping in. Okay, let me Let me just get here and go back to my screen here. That one there, and I've been in this whole thing for a lot of years. I've been involved in the whole subject matter for a lot of years. Let me see here what's going on here. We've had 3,900 people in this room so far since 11 o'clock. Let me just do this here. Give me a moment. Okay. So as I just showed you, this is the latest video. That's right, Days. It's true. Latest video from Daytona Beach, Florida, from March 18th. Time unknown. I'll find out what time it was actually recorded. And this one here, I showed from South America. I showed one last night from South America. I posted it on Astro Command Spaceship News, and that was quite amazing. So I'm very in tune with, I'm seeing if there's any videos I can show you here. Let me see here. We'll see if we can show you some more new videos in a moment. Welcome to the show. Thank you for the gift. Okay, I'm going to go to my other area, and we're going to see if there's any other new footage here to show you. Well, that would have been the most dramatic footage. I don't see nothing really of a dramatic thing here to look at. Well, there's one in Paraguay. Here's something. Paraguay and the Ascension Islands. But I think it's Starlink. But anyway, that was the, right here from TikTok, that was the latest video that as I scan videos on TikTok, I'll message people if they have really good footage. And I invited her to come on the show. But right now she's not available. Let me see here. We got somebody in queue. I'm going to bring Star up. Star has been up before. Let me see if my headphones are charged up yet. I think nope, they're still charging. Maybe not. Star, welcome to Encounters.
Hello, hello. So I have a funny story to share with you.
I had to bring my volume up. I had it down. Good evening.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I was just gonna say, I have a pretty crazy, funny story to share with you.
All righty. Do you want to come on camera?
Well, I actually have a video to show you, so I'm gonna have to come on camera anyway, but
Okay.
I'm outside, so it's dark where I am, but I can show you the video. But I do want to explain it first. So it was a couple days ago, on Sunday actually. It was the day after you did the light work on me and helped me with seeing if I have like any implants or anything. And my brother he's kind of a skeptic, so he wasn't necessarily really believing like really anything I was saying. I was telling him about your show, and I was telling him about how whenever I have an experience, I go up and tell you about it. And he was just saying like, oh, I don't really know. And then not even 5 seconds after, a UFO showed up outside of his window.
Wow.
And I've have the video here because it showed up. I ended up screen recording it because it showed up once before and then it disappeared, and then it showed up again, and I caught this. You'll see it in the video. It goes. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so it goes. You'll see it like right here, and it'll
Yeah.
go to the right, and then it'll go all the way to the left, and then it'll disappear. Warning though, the quality isn't really that great because it is
Okay.
FaceTime,
Yeah.
but I'll play it right now for you.
And
So
she
it's
lives
that.
in the north,
See that
north
right
of
there?
Boston, so this is, yeah. Let me
Well,
see.
this
Yeah,
is
the little
actually in
thing.
LA.
Oh, you're in LA, and it's in LA. Okay.
My brother is in LA, yeah, and I
He's
was
in
on
LA. So,
FaceTime with him.
okay,
Yep, it's that
so
white
from
light right
a
there.
little dot outside the
Yep,
window.
yep. So it's like buffering a little bit. Okay, so it's going to the right, as you can see by this like little
Yeah.
dot thing. That's a building. So it's going to the right, and then it's going to go to the left, and then it's going to disappear.
Yeah, look at that. I can see that right now. Look at that. So it disappears.
Yes, so it'll disappear in like a few seconds. So it's actually getting brighter, and it's going to the left, and it keeps going to the left. And as it's doing it, it fades out a little bit,
Yeah, see
and
that.
then it finally just disappeared right there.
Yeah, look at that, folks. It just disappeared. There
Here, I'll
and
rewind
gone.
it a little bit too.
Yeah, rewind it. I think people need to see that again. Amazing.
So I'm pretty sure this might be an Ashtar ship trying to tell my brother, like, hey, we're here. Don't try to talk crap about me because I'm going to show up right outside your window.
Yeah.
So it
And
disappeared
I
right
can
there.
imagine it might be one of the ships or galactic groupings that are showing, hey, look, we are here. We do exist. And, that's it.
Exactly. And I mean, if it couldn't confirm, we were talking about your show, Encounters, and we were talking about how you helped me and gave me light protection, light work, and then this happens right after. I was like, if this isn't a confirmation, I don't know what is, you know? And there it goes, just disappeared.
And it's gone, folks. It just disappears. Amazing.
And this was my brother's first UFO sighting ever.
How does he feel now?
He's definitely, he said he needed a few days to process it, but I definitely
He'll
think that
need
he
a few
believes
days
me
to process
now.
it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll actually show you his reaction at the end. It's so funny. There he is. He's freaking out.
Oh, wow. Look at that. And the person
Yeah.
behind him, does she see it also?
Yes, she saw it too. That's his girlfriend and they live together. And this, I guess it's like a star-like orb is what I've been seeing over here. So it's either one of two things. It's either an Ashtar ship or it's a ship that was by me and heard him and went over there to see for themselves, you know?
Well, that's pretty amazing, Star. You got some.
Thanks, yeah.
Star is really documenting a lot of stuff, and it's pretty amazing when you think about it. That all the footage you're documenting, this is what it's all about, isn't it?
That's right. I'm just getting people to believe more and more at this point.
Yeah.
How can you explain that, you know?
And then it disappears, and he sees it disappear too, which is the most crucial part of it. It's there and
Exactly.
gone. It's not there anymore.
And these are the clouds down here. This is just all open air. So there's nothing that could have been.
So the clouds are back in the distance, and then in the front of the clouds is a high pressure clear air where that thing just pops in there and then disappears.
Yes, exactly. I mean, this thing had to be very bright because as you could tell, you could see the reflection of my brother. My brother has like his lights on, so you could see it still, even though like the lights on, you could see the reflection of other things in the frame.
Now, was this like in the afternoon or evening, early evening, or what time was it?
This was around, it was like right about sunset his time. So I would say around 6 p.m. his time and 9 p.m. our time.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have on my 2025 bingo card that I was going to see a UFO through FaceTime, but here we are.
Right. Right here, and we're seeing this stuff, folks. It's really kind of cool when you can see things and document it and show it to everybody around the world on here on the show. Then everybody sees it and says, "Oh wow, you know, that's
Of
really cool.
course, of
Look at
course.
that.
I'm always
It's
happy to
really
share.
amazing." It'd be kind of cool if we can zoom in on it more, like to do like somehow with technology, bring it in more. Oh, there we are, right there. That's even better. Look at that.
All right, there we go. It's a
There you
little
go.
shaky, but look at that. I
Yeah,
mean,
look
you
at
can
that.
really see the propulsion system around it now.
And you're going to see this, folks, disappear like in like a couple of minutes or less. It's going to just disappear. Things going to like,
Yep, right
just
there.
go right there,
Did you
just
see
gone.
that?
Okay, I've been here enough. We're going to get out of here. We have other places in the universe to go to. Poof, we're going to disappear. We're gone.
I wish I could be like that.
You know, Angelica says looks exactly like the ones I saw last October. Interesting, Angelica.
Yeah, so
You
I
know,
mean, if anybody's in California, and he lives right down in downtown LA, so just know that, this happening right in the city too. He's not by any water, I don't think so.
yeah, LA is right near the Pacific Ocean to Venice.
Yep,
So there's been a lot of sightings over the years in that region.
yep,
Not everybody
exactly.
looks up, but if they did, they might see something.
It's true. And the one time he managed to, and he said to me, when he saw this, he said that he just looked, he just knew where to look. And that's one thing that is reoccurring from my own experiences and from other people's I've been hearing, is that they know exactly where to look
Yeah.
when these sightings happen. He said that he just looked out of his window and his curtains were even drawn, and this appeared like right in the middle of the curtains where you could see throughout the window.
Oh wow. Wow. Well, I'll tell you, Star. I appreciate you. Look how close. Look at that. That's a circular energy. Yeah, 007. I think you emailed me or something. I'm gonna try to check those out. And Deborah says I walk outside and look up right at where they are.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah, they're definitely here. I mean, they're here and they're listening to our conversations at this point. I'm convinced. It's like, when you're talking about, like, I don't know, Dunkin' Donuts or something, and
Right.
then the FBI agent in your phone gives you a Dunkin' Donuts ad. It's the
Right.
same thing as this, pretty much. It's like they hear you talking about them, and if you don't
Right.
believe, they're gonna make you believe, clearly.
Yeah. Absolutely. 007 has footage he wants me to look at. I'm going to look at
Yeah, you could drop
007
me
footage.
down. I just wanted to show you this, and I just thought it was funny. Because we were talking about you, and just know anybody that's doubting the commander, if anybody's just watching and is like, whatever, just know that this is real, because
Yeah.
I was talking about Commander and I was talking about the work that he did to help me. And he said that he was feeling skeptical, and then this happened. So,
They know what to do. They know how to shake up the thing of your brother to get him to look at this. He won't be so skeptical in a few days.
oh, I don't think so. I'll
Yeah.
probably call him and ask him what he thinks now.
Yeah. Peggy's saying, why are they here? So I think we can both answer the question. The space people are here because it's time for us to have contact. They're getting us gently ready for direct contact, folks. We're going to certainly, I mean, there are people being contacted visually and physically, but mass contact will be happening towards the end of the year.
Yeah,
Before
I
we get
personally think they're here because we're at a critical point with our
yeah.
planet right now, and we're basically at the cliff looking down, and we're looking down at our own extinction, and I think they know that, and that's why they're here.
Also, the reason why they're here is it's time for us to now have that contact. It's divine timing. The other thing is they're tired of the world powers not letting people have contact. Meaning,
Yes.
they're tired of it. The space people don't get upset or angry at us. They're tired of our world green beans from not allowing them to have contact. They give them all the time in the world, the last 70 years, to come forward with all the information about contact. And not one time has the green beans agreed to let people know the truth. And if you're a green bean, you're not letting people know the truth. I don't have to grow any more green beans. We have enough of them. Too many green beans running the world.
We only eat the green beans. We don't
We only eat
participate
the
in
green
any
beans.
other.
We eat the green beans so there are no more green beans. When there's no more green beans, then we'll be free.
Exactly.
Exactly. A coded word, folks. Green beans. You'll know what it means.
All right. Thank you so much for having me up.
Hey, Star, thank you for being there and being very consistent with your information. I'm going to bring Star down. You're watching Encounters, and we are amped up, brothers and sisters. If you're not watching this show, where are you? Where have you been? If you want to be off planet, join this show. You're going to be off planet. You're going to be, my consciousness is so up there that it will blow your mind. And the things we do here that you're not going to see anywhere else. We never play it safe. Now, if I played it safe, Julie K, thank you. If I were to play it safe, I'd be just like sitting here. Hello, everybody. This is the show Encounters. My name is CmdrAleon. We're going to talk about the scientific study of potential life on the planet Zebra. I don't do that. I can't do that. I couldn't do that to anybody. I'm here to bust the matrix. And you know what? Not only am I here to bust the matrix on media, but all over the planet. Thank you, Angelica. We don't plan on, the thing is, the good news is I changed a long time ago. When I changed into who I am versus who I was. I changed to who I am versus who I was. So who I am now is this person living the human experience, but I'm fully awake. You can't take that away. The green beans cannot take away being awake. But once you're awake, the green beans can't stop that. The green beans are afraid of people that are awake. If you're awake, they're afraid of you. Always got to be who you are. When you wake up to your space consciousness, they can never take that away from you. Do you understand? Yep. Never, ever take your space consciousness away. Because it's your consciousness. Your consciousness, when you wake up, is space consciousness, is galactic consciousness. It's your power. It's your given right to have that. No one could wipe out the memory. They might try, but the memory is going to be there somewhere in the consciousness. And when your consciousness wakes up to who you are, you're going to look around and say, oh, this planet's kind of weird. This Earth is kind of weird right now. I don't kind of relate to what's happening here. And then when you decide you don't relate to what's happening here, you're going to know that you're here to bust the matrix and wake people up. Raindrop says garlic, green beans only. And that's the thing, if people are willing to step forward and open themselves to this whole thing that we're doing here, it's going to definitely change your perception of reality. For people that are new, they can say, well, I spent all my life doing this certain way. This is the way I do things. This is the way I live. This is the way I am. But when you actually challenge yourself and wake up to that cosmic state of consciousness, you can't go back. Gigi Daniel says, I am ready for contact. I am too. I'm ready. I've been ready a long time, but now I'm really ready for contact. How many people out there are ready for contact? How many TikTokers out there are finding this show right now are coming in here? You better come on in here, wherever you are, TikTok people. You can go over and watch somebody chasing, a person in a clown outfit or one of those cow outfits and those plastic with disco lights, or you can come in here and have some real information and have your minds blown. So come in here and have your minds cosmically blown by the commander. Oh, I am amped up here. Good to have you with us. You're watching Encounters. If you don't know what Encounters is, you see those spaceships there? Put two and two together. Spaceships, Encounters, spaceships. We talk about the space people. We talk about people that have been abducted. We talk about crop circles. We talked about all that stuff. And we get into the cities in the ocean, the space people living in the ocean and the inner earth. We get into all the things that have meaning. You know, we don't sit here chewing bazooka bubble gum to see how many people are going to follow us. Or we don't like pile up a bunch of bubble gum to see if I can make a pyramid out of it and see how many people are going to follow. And people, there might be 1,000 people watching somebody with bazooka bubble gum sitting there, nothing but chewing it, creating bubbles, and trying to build a pyramid with bazooka bubble gum. Not here. Mm-mm. Thank you. Without a bazooka bubble gum, we just busted the bubble gum, so we busted the bubble gum matrix. Thank you for the gift. Steph, thank you. That was a good one. Coming up to 12:46, which is now 5:46 if you're in England or into in the European area. You're watching Encounters, the all-night edition, 24 hours of encounters. No sleep, no food. No, I'm just kidding you. Not happening. So 007, we're going to check out your stuff. And remind me, did you email it to my email address? If you did, we're going to take a look at it. If you didn't, I will go to your page after I go off here. Jennifer, I remember those. Yep. And we'll take up some more people. Let me see here. Hey, Sananda, how you doing, brother? Come on, folks. And let me see who my next guest is going to be. So if you want to be a guest on this show, hello, Tony, Lynette, welcome. Rudolph, welcome. Hey, Chris, I want to bring Chris back up. Hey, Chris, I'm glad to have you with us. I'm bringing Chris up right now. I promised Chris I would do a scanning. And let's see if Chris can come up here. We started getting into it a little bit last night. Nehemias, I'll give you an answer on that in a little bit. And we'll see if we could bring Chris up here. Hey, Mark, welcome. And let's see, Chris, are you there? Robert, welcome, Robert. And we actually right now have had 4,800 people since 11 p.m. Eastern. 4,800 people watch the show. That's a lot of people, folks. 4,800 as of 12:48 a.m. in the morning. And let me see if I can bring Chris up here. Chris, you around? Hey, Greta. Hey, Judy. Hey, Reet. Hey, welcome, Reet. Murio. Let's see, Lupita. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, Mark. Well, if Chris is not coming out, we can do a scanning for you, Mark. No problem. I don't know what happened to Chris. Harry Larry Space Cat also wants to be scanned too. So I'm going to bring up Mark. I'll see if Chris is still here. We'll get to him as well. Hey, Mag, good to see you. So we're going to see if we can scan Mark. We'll bring Mark. I got a few people here, I think, that are still with us here that want to have me scan them, and I'm happy to do it. I do this, folks. I don't charge any money for it. It's part of my mission work, coming to Earth. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Hey, can I bring you on camera?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I can do this the other way, but it's much more. For some reason, I need to have people on camera if I can. Not always, but so if you press the save button, we'll bring it up here, and then we'll
Okay.
get Chris next if he's out there watching the show. And if you turn all the sound off, that'd be great. TVs or whatever's on in the room.
Okay.
We're going to try to bring Mark up on camera here, folks. Okay. Are you able to press the save button? It should come popping up on your end.
There it is right there.
Okay, so press the save button, and then I'll be able to see you.
I did?
Nothing happened. You have enough followers, so I'm going to do it again. It's telling me I have to wait 7 seconds. Let me see here. I'll do it again in less than 7. Okay, I'm going to try it again here. We're going to try to bring him up. There should be a save button on your side. There you go. All right. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
All right, so I'm happy to do it. I know I told you we would be willing to. There's a few people in here I know have been wanting to be scanned. Everybody just, we'll get to people, and we're going to do a scanning. I know you've probably seen me scan people before, hopefully.
Sure.
A little bit. So if you close your eyes, get relaxed, comfortable. If you're sitting in a chair or something, however you get yourself relaxed as a human being. And I want you to close your eyes. You're going to do is take a couple of deep breaths in, and also you're going to breathe out of your nostrils a couple of times. And then when you're relaxed, just keep the eyes closed, and I'll begin to scan you from the top of your head with the palm of my hands. And if you're new to the show, folks, I've done this. I just did it earlier, and we're going to do it again. And I actually, when I scan, it gives me the opportunity to see if there's an implant in the person. And if there is, I actually will physically take the implant out remotely from my location, and he's in a whole nother state. He's not in the same state. So I do this remotely, and every time all these shows are recorded, and they are documented on my YouTube channel, Astrograd Spaceship News. So welcome everybody to the show. So we're going to do our second scanning for implants on encounters. And when you're relaxed, let me know, Mark.
Yeah, I'm ready anytime.
Okay. So keep your eyes closed. I'm going to I'm going to switch into my space consciousness now, into my Ashtar consciousness. I'm going to start shooting beams of energy around his forehead. Give me a moment. Now I'm starting to feel the energy around his forehead, the aura of energy, so to speak, as I always call it. And when you start feeling the heat energy, Mark, let me know. I'm going to amp it up more.
That'll work.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm now going to scan you. We're going to always start with the top of the human being's head, and then I'm going to scan him around the neck area. And I'll scan his whole physical human body. I'll then go back up, and then I'll find the implant, if there is one. So I'm doing a quick scanning. Give me a moment. Now I'm going to go back up slowly, as I did with my other guest, Elegant Beauty. And as I go back up, I will amp up the energies even stronger, because now I can feel all the energy of his whole body, and now I can scan it. So now I'm up at the head area again. I'm going to go back down slowly. I'm scanning the back, around the neck area, to the spinal column right now. I'm scanning the spinal column. I'm working in my Ashtar consciousness, in my space consciousness. I'm starting to feel something around the waist area.
Right.
It's
I
around the
know
waist,
exactly where it's
especially in
at.
the waist. There's something that is like a round bubble in the waist area.
It's
Yeah,
actually in my stomach. Yeah.
yeah, in the waist area, in the stomach. I'm going to beam up the energy of light into your stomach. You're going to have me. How should I put in earth words? You're gonna feel it hit the implant. Give me a minute. It's not going to hurt. You're going to feel that it hit the implant. It's in your stomach.
I can feel it already.
Okay. I'm going to neutralize the implant. Keep your eyes closed. The implant is in your stomach. Give me a moment. I'm going to surround the implant with bubbles of light, and I'm going to sever the implant, and I'm going to take the implant out of his body. This is for entertainment purposes only.
I'm having fun.
And as I pull, just want you to know, Mark, you're not going to feel any pain. It'll feel slightly weird, like a tingling sensation. I'm going to shoot the energy of beams of light into the right side of your chest, and then I'm going to pull it out from the left side of your chest. I'm pulling it out on the right side. So let me just do this here. And again, if you're just coming into the program and you've heard about what I do, I'm a space person here on Living on Earth in the human body, and I am now removing an implant in Mark's chest. And as I'm pulling it out to the right side of his chest, I'm pulling it straight out. I'm shooting the energy in from the other side to push it and force it out quicker. And as I pull it out, what'll happen with Mark is there'll be an area where I pull it out, an opening, and then the opening will close. It'll be like a little pop. I've got the implant in my hand. I'm pulling on it. I'm going to shake it a little bit just so Mark can feel like a vibrational energy. And as I get it out of his chest area, as I pull it out, in a second, he'll feel a minute or two, there'll be a popping sensation. I'm amping up the energy more into the body, in the cellular structure. I'm shooting light energy into the whole chest just to clear any residual energy of the implant. I am now pulling the implant out. I'm going to pull it out and pull it straight up, almost out. And when it's out, Mark, just say, Commander, it's out. In a minute, it should be out. I'm just shooting more energy in. You're not going to see it, Jason. It's going to be invisible to you, but it is there. Almost.
I'm feeling fine now. I felt it go.
You feel good? Keep your eyes
I feel
closed.
fine. So
Okay,
thank you,
give me a
Commander.
second.
It's gone.
Yep, I just took it out. Let me destroy it, please. Give me a moment. Thank you, Mark, for your willingness to do this.
Thank you, Commander. Appreciate it.
The implant is now gone. Now keep your eyes closed. I'm going to give you some gifting here. I want you to just relax, as I did with Elegant Beauty. I'm going to put a shield around your body to prevent you from being abducted or having encounters with lower vibrational beings, so to
I'm
speak.
already covered with that, friend. I'm already
Yep.
covered there.
Well, I'm going to cover you with more, brother, as my gift to you, okay? It's my gift to
All
you.
right. I appreciate it.
Yep. So as you keep your eyes closed, I'm going to put this over you. It's an overlay of light, and tell me when you feel it. I'm really amped up right now in the palms. There'll be a heat energy signature. I'm now going right over your head right now on the right and left side. There's a lot of heat coming out of my palms right now. I'm shooting this energy right over your body.
I feel it here.
Yep. I'm also going to bless you with a shield of energy, a bubble around your location, your property, which I do with everybody. And I'm doing that right now. Give me a moment. Cool. Okay, you can now. I'm going to do one final thing. I want you to say these words, and then we'll be completed with the process of everything we've done here tonight. I am
I am
a cosmic,
a cosmic.
Christed,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I am
I am a cosmic.
Christed,
Feisted?
no, Christed, like Christed,
Oh,
Christ,
Christed.
You got it. I am a
Christed.
cosmic Christed being. I am a cosmic Christed being,
I am a cosmic, Christed
Christed
being,
of light,
Christed of life,
of light, of light.
of light.
There you go. I am now free.
I am now free.
I am unconditional love.
I am unconditional love.
And you can open your eyes now.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Commander.
Mark. Very good, brother.
All right. Bless you.
Bless you too,
Have
man.
a good evening.
Bless you too. Thank you for letting me do that. I appreciate it. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Good.
I
That's the
feel
main
good.
thing. Everybody, Mark, and we appreciate you, man, for coming up.
All right, Commander. You have a good evening.
You too. We're going to bring Mark down. Let me just do this here. And so we did 2 implant removals tonight. And I think we'll do 1 or 2 more. Yeah. I think the commander will do 2 more implant removals. We'll bring Harry Larry up. And we're going to bring Harry Larry up right now, I think. Space Cat, hopefully. And let me see here. Hey, good evening.
Hello,
How you doing?
it's Alana.
Hey, Alana. So can I bring you on camera?
No, I'd prefer not to. Well,
Really?
I know what'll happen. I'll be staring at myself and I'll lose my place. And
You'll be staring at yourself and you'll be losing your...
yeah, losing my place.
Huh.
I'll get distracted.
Oh. Well, we don't want that to happen.
I don't know if this is a blockage or what. I'll tell you what went on. In 2006, I started to awaken, and I was really pursuing anything ET. I was pursuing spiritual gifts, and my abilities were growing by leaps and bounds. Um, I had beings in my room at night. I had entire
Huh.
craft in my room at night. It was just all this wild stuff. I would wake up. It was almost like I was in training because I would wake up and the stuff would be in my room. And it was almost like it was a dimensional overlay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I woke up one morning and I had these vines with little red flowers all over my room. And it was like, where my furniture was, it was going up and over my furniture. So it wasn't like I was just seeing a flat picture.
Yeah.
And then I started, I had a lot of contact. I had all kinds of stuff going on. And then it started to where I would notice at nighttime that I would hear this sound in the distance. It sounded like like a window unit air conditioner or something.
Yeah.
And I would be very tense. and all of a sudden it would shut off and I would relax all over and my psychic abilities would just come flying in.
Oh, wow.
And this started happening more and more to the point now where I have almost no psychic abilities. I don't have contact much. And I don't know if it feels to me like it's some kind of a blockage. I don't know if there is such a thing.
Oh, there could be. There could be a blockage. It's very possible. So in your case, based on what you're saying, let me ask you a question. Were the beings that you had, all these beings contacting you, what were their vibrational levels? Meaning, were they like, high vibrational beings, or what kind of beings?
Everything from A to Z. I would have mantis, which felt positive. I would also have these little white beings with black eyes who would, it felt like they were separating my soul from my body and taking them.
Really?
My body would vibrate so hard, like the surface of the bed, it would thump on my back because it was vibrating so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not like them. And I started really working to pull myself off the bed when I felt them do that.
Now, which beings were these? Were these the ones that were the Zeta?
I don't know who they were, but I didn't like them. What I really had wanted to do was to see them. And finally, the last time I had experience with them, I was able to throw myself off the side of the bed and go down to a crouching position. And I looked over, and that's when I saw him. And
What did they look like?
well, and very mockingly, he said, "If you want to see us, you have to let us take you." And boy, I didn't like that. He looked white, maybe 3 feet tall, with dark eyes.
Yeah, it was probably a Zeta.
Well, but I had all kinds of stuff in my room, all kinds of craft, all kinds of stuff. And boy, I really miss that because I just felt such a connection. I mean, I
Right,
was
but the
going
thing,
on
but
board with some of these craft.
with all the connections, though, there's a thing that is really important because I work with my space family. Is it's good to be able to have all that, but then you have to have discernment about who's the low vibrational ones coming in and who's not. And that's what I'm reading, that there are all these different energies coming in from the ET levels, and that was the problem. You might have had some good stuff going on, but then you had that other thing going on, and they said if you want to see us, then you have to let us take you. That's coming from low high BTs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So I can do some energy work with you because even though he had all these abilities, it's possible because the low vi BTs were there that they might have done stuff to you too. You remember anything that was done that you didn't? Well, to be very careful here, what I'm going to say. Did you have any situations where the ETs or the space beings that were not good were doing things? That was one example. I'm sure you had other examples. How many years was this going on for?
Well, I had contact as a child, but that was positive.
Okay.
And I told them they couldn't take me anymore because it hurt too bad to come back here. Because when I was with them, I was in so much love and then had to come back here.
What did they look like, the ones that were good?
Gray and kind of a smile on their face.
They had a smile on their face. And how tall were they?
Oh, gosh. Maybe 5 foot tall.
5 feet. Okay. And did they look human or did they look non-human or how did they look?
They weren't human, no. Okay. But they were friendly and loving. That's where I felt all the love from.
Okay. Did they say where they came from?
No.
No. Yeah. A lot of times
what happened is when I said you can't take me anymore, boom, that was the end of my memories right there.
Yeah. So it seems to me that the one when you said you can't take him anymore, it looks like you were being taken, and you then when you said that they wouldn't take you anymore.
Well, my memory of them was erased from right
Yeah,
there.
of course.
Yeah.
So those are probably not the good ones. So how would you like to give me permission to scan you and see if we have any implants?
Okay.
All right, because I always like to hear the story first, everybody. So it's 1:11 a.m. in the morning here, and we're going to do a scanning. This will be my third scanning tonight at Encounters. And good thing I have all my energy here. So we're going to have you close your eyes. This is why it's so important for me to visually see somebody and not to get them self-conscious, to actually see them, visually. But I understand. I'll honor that. But usually I like to do it the other way. But so keep your eyes closed. I want you to take a deep breath in and breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times. And then when you're relaxed, let me know. Let me get myself prepared here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to switch into my space consciousness now from talk show host. We're going to do a scanning. And say your first name again so I can just, relate to that.
Alana,
Alana. Okay, Alana, thank you. We're going to scan Alana. And what state are you located in?
Ohio.
She's in Ohio. And just to let people know, I am in another state here. I'm in New England. I'm in Connecticut. I'm going to remotely use my palm of my hands to scan her. And this is for entertainment purposes only. And then when I scan her, we're going to scan her for implants. And I think it's XCPHRYS. We'll have you on next after, and I'll answer your question. I'm now going to send heat energy around the aura around your head. I'm now feeling the energy around your head at the moment. And in a moment, you should feel a swirling heat, light energy on the right and left. I'm beaming some energy into you. I'm starting from the head, and when you feel it, let me know.
Yes, I feel something.
Yeah, I'm going to amp it up more. Oh, no, okay, so XC, we'll have you on tomorrow night. If you come on at 11, we'll have you on if you're awake. We're going to scan her now. As I scan, I'm going to scan every aspect. I scan the head first, then I'm going to scan her neck. We'll do a complete scanning first, just for the whole body. And I'm doing that first. Then I'm going to take each part of the body and scan back up again, starting at the foot area to the leg area. As soon as I hit an implant, I will know it. Now I'm going to the waist area and the back spinal column down towards the waist area. I'm working my way back up towards the arms. I'm going to amp up the energy more. I'm now back at the head area and under the chin area. I'm just scanning this area. I'm just letting the energy flow, the beams of light energy take me where the implant will be. I'm going with the flow. In a moment, I will find what I do believe to be an implant. Give me a minute. Now back up near the brain area. I'm going to work my way down from the brain area around the back of the head. We're going to amp up the energies more. And Elena, once we get to, in a moment, I should be reaching something here. Wait a minute. Below the ears, let me see here. This is interesting. And what I'm feeling is around the right and left ear, I'm feeling something there, right below in the inner part of your body of the head. On the other side of each ear, I feel something. Hold on. I shoot some energy in through the ear. I keep going back to the ear for some reason, and around the back of the head. Do you feel anything? Do you feel the energy?
I'm real warm. I don't know if that's probably
that's me. That's me shooting energy around you.
I've had implants back there before.
Well, I feel right here in your ear area. Actually, right through the ear, the right ear and the left ear, in the inner part of the ears, there's definitely what I consider implants right here, like little bubbles of, like a ball. So I'm going to neutralize what I feel here, because I feel the implants right here. I'm being guided right here. The beams of light are guiding me through the palm of my hands. And it's in the ear. Yep. And also in the back end of the ear, from the back of the head, directly behind the ear.
Yeah.
I'm going to amp up the energy around the back of your head. Wow, my palms are getting really hot now. That's usually when I find the implant.
Yeah, I felt something shift.
Yeah. I haven't taken the implant out yet, but I'm going to. Keep your eyes closed. I'm going to neutralize the implant. If you're just watching the show here, we are doing an implant removal on encounters. A remote implant removal. Now I'm going to neutralize the implant with the right hand. I'm now going to pull the implant out. And actually, I'm pulling it out through the ear, which happens to be the easiest thing I can do. I'm taking the implant out. The implant, it's actually also protruding out towards the back of the head, so I'll take it all out. I'm shooting the beams of light into the back of the head where the ear is, and I'm pulling it out. I'm going to shoot energies of light through the ear to dissolve the back end of the implant as we pull it out. You're watching encounters. This is all being documented here. And when it's out, it should be out momentarily in about another minute. I'm going to pull the end of the implant out now through the ear. I'm going to shake it so you'll feel a little bit of a tingling sensation. It won't hurt. Almost out. Shooting beams of light through the ear to the whole head area and the brain area, clearing all residual energies out. Okay, I'm going to pull the final part of it out. And you can just say, yes, Commander, it's out. I'm going to pull the last part of it out through the ear. You'll feel like a popping sensation. Almost.
Yes.
You feel it pop out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Let me destroy the implant. Give me a moment. Okay, the implant's removed. Keep your eyes closed. I just removed her implant that was in her head, in between the ears and in her head area, into the back end of her head. I took the whole implant out and destroyed it. This is for entertainment purposes only. Keep your eyes closed. I want you to say these words. I am
I am
a cosmic,
a cosmic,
Christed
Christed
being
being
of light.
of light.
I am love.
I am love,
I am free.
and I'm free.
And now you can open your eyes.
Thank you.
But I'm not done yet because I'm going to gift you some more gifts.
Oh, thank
By
you.
command, which I am now operating my consciousness. So close your eyes for a minute, or more than a minute. I'm going to put a light body shield over your body. And give me a moment. Now, the heat energy is amping up by itself from the palm of my hands to you. This is going to be a bodysuit of light that's invisible.
I'm not quite sure how to
Yep.
help you.
Wait a minute. Stop talking. My app started talking without me saying anything. Yay. Okay. I'm going to do this right now. What would be funny is a space being talked through it. That would be interesting. No, let me not do that. Okay. Anyway,
Actually, I've been fighting really hard to hold back. I speak light language.
well, let me do this first. This is really important. So
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to shoot this beam of light that's going to create a light suit over your body right now. And let's do this here. When you start feeling the light suit coming over your head, let me know. Relax. Just relax.
Okay. It's over.
Okay, let me get the bodysuit over your body. I'm going to do another overlay here, please. Another overlay. And my third gift is going to be putting a shield over your property. So I'm going to do this right now. Give me a second. Just keep your eyes closed. I'm putting a bubble over your property permanently. It will be invisible, and it won't be just anybody can just come in there from anywhere in the universe. We're making sure you're protected, so only those that are the highest vibrational levels of light can communicate with you. Almost done. I'm going to do a final thing. I'm shooting beams of light into every room in your house or apartment or condo. We're going to clear all the residual energies out, basement, attic, whatever it might be, emptying all the rooms out. Okay, you may open your eyes now.
Okay.
That was a lot of work, but it's all clear. Everything's cleared in your rooms, your home, your property, and yourself.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
going to be able to now have full memory. One of the things I'm glad to tell you is we're putting a protection around any portals or rifts that open up in your house. We're going to make sure it's strictly higher vibrational levels of light energy. And when you do want to make contact with the star people, just remember that they must be Christed beings of light when they want to communicate with you. Other than that, you're fine.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, folks, it's about 1:30 almost. Time for us to wind down the show here. It's been a 2.5 hour show almost. I want to thank you so much for coming on here and letting me scan you and doing what I do. And people are saying they're hearing water. I don't hear any water. Maybe other people are hearing some water or something.
It's raining here really, really hard. So.
Oh, it is? Okay. We're going to have you on again to talk about light language for another night when it's earlier. So we'll definitely have you on to talk about light language and speaking light language.
Okay.
All right. Elena, thank you for coming up here. Have a beautiful night. And
Thank you.
we appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to bring her down. All right, folks. I think it's time to call it a night here. We had a really good show, and we appreciate everybody here. I want you all to have a good night. Thank you for the gifts. Please follow me. We had 143,000 likes, and we've had tonight 5,600 people watch the show since 11 p.m. in the evening. 5,600 of you at some point came in here and spent some time in the show. That's a lot of people. Thank you so much. I'm going to call it a night and get ready to go off planet. Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow night here on Encounters. Take care. Be well.